So you're unsure about what everything does in Township Tale. In this video, I will show you what everything does and where everything is. So just ahead of spawn, from this area here, is the carpenter shed. Well, that's what people call it. It's just a carpenter's building. Outside of the carpenter's building, you'll find wood piles and stick piles. So in the carpenter building, you'll find shelves, hammer, if you're in a fresh server. This will most likely be gone, but yeah. And in here, you'll find the thing you make, like handles and stuff. So to start making anything, you'll need some wood and either 2 flints or a hammer and a chisel. Make sure the little slider is all the way at the end there, otherwise you cannot put wood onto the working bench. Over to the corner of the building, you'll find as I was saying, you will find a book. In the book, there'll be handles, shield parts, bowls, that type of stuff. Anything you want to make with wood, really. And once you've got the piece you want, or like the item you want to make, rip out the page, put the booklet down. Then, where you want to put this is here. So you just plop it on there, and then, yeah. Depending on what you're making, you'll need more wood for the item. For what I'm making, I'll just need a standard 6 piece, but some other people will need like 12 or, yeah, 16, I think, yeah. Now, all you want to do is just, or if you had a chisel and a hammer, I will say I personally find it difficult with the chisel and hammer because that doesn't always hit properly. Fawcett's doing it now since I'm recording, but yeah. If it's ever in a place you can't get, just grab the lever and then pull down, and then it'll switch directions just so you can get the top of it. Once you've knocked all the pieces off, just boom, you've got your item. Just opposite the carpenter shed, you'll find the blacksmith. Just to let you know, if you're in a fresh server, you will need to build this bridge, but otherwise you should be fine. At the blacksmith, you can make weapons, hammers, chisels, anything. As long as it's, like, you know, metal. In some servers you'll find ingots in the community boxes, but in a lot of them there won't be many. Once you're in the blacksmiths, you'll find the furnace, probably a weapon dismantler, and over there you'll find the racks. The racks will have molds in them if you're in a like old server, but I'm in a fresh server so I don't have any. But that's fine. Little tip with the molds and stuff, you can just throw them at the wall here and they'll be put into the racks. So at the furnace, you'll have to put a mold into the mold holder, like so. And then when you are up here, you will have to put ingots in. And if you don't have any ingots, then you have to put 3 ore to make 1 ingot. If you want to have the exact amount in a bag, you can just do this. But I find it easy just. Once you've put the ingots in, the furnace will start to light up, and then it eventually should just pop out the other side. Just for the sake of now, I've just made a pickaxe, but I am going to show you what a blade would be like. Once you've got your items, you want to grab them out of your pocket, chuck them on the fire, wait for them to start burning. Grab your hammer, grab them from the fire, start hitting them. Once you see the little blue effects, it means it's done. Once your blades are finished, just pop them on some handle, or if you want to add something cool, you can do. Oh, jeez, that's very bright. You can put some like guards and stuff on them. Just across from the blacksmith, you'll see the mold maker, as I like to call it. I don't know what it's called actually, but it's basically what it is. Again, like normal, if this is a fresh server, I don't believe that one is there, but I can't really remember. So to use these, you'll need to get an empty mold, which you can make at the crafting house, and then you'll need a item of choice, as long as it is one of these, or like some sort of thing you can make out of blacksmith. Just put it there, and then put the mold here, and just pull down like that, and then you have a mold with whatever you put in the top. On this one, you'll need to make a Hebios mold, or a bandit mold, whatever you want to call it, which is a bit annoying to make, but yeah. Then you'll want to put a Naginata, a Wakizashi, or a Katana blade here, and then just pull down. Little afternote, you can also put Hebios guards in here, but it's a bit useless as you can just find them at Hebios camp. A bit up from the blacksmith, just up the little path, there is a shortcut to the mines, but it'll be blocked off unless you have TNT or dynamite, whatever you want to call it. So just get some of that and bring it with you. And boom, the path is clear. So after you've blown up that little bit, unless it's already been blown up, you will find a chest and a bunch of stuff if you're on a fresh server. In the chest, you'll just find random spawning items. And then you'll find the mines. The mines are scary, I guess. But if you're on a fresh server, there'll be vines, so you just have to cut them. And then you'll find a little path up here, and then up here, there'll just be another chest. This chest, in my findings, has had better loot than the one over there, but that could just be my luck. After you've looted that chest, you can come down here. I suggest bringing a light with you, otherwise it's going to be a bit difficult. And then down there's the mines. I'm not going to go down today, but maybe some other time. In the mines, you can find every type of ore, but it does get harder to find the higher up you are. So, further you go down, the more likely you'll find things like gold, silver, iron, mithril. Basically, the further you go down, the better stuff you'll get. Copper will be fine. Copper will be easily found, but good luck. Just a bit from the mines, you'll find the town hall. At the town hall, there is a mailbox, a map, some selling points, and inside the town hall, there is a coin presser where you can put gold in and make coins. And then here there'll be an ATM that you just put your hand on. My stick drift doesn't get in my way. I mean, yeah, I don't have any money, but you can just use that to get coins out. The coin pressers will just be upstairs from the ATMs. Just put a bar of gold there, and then pull the lever, and then you'll get 5 coins right there. From outside the town hall and the mines, you can go up here, and you'll find a bridge. Once the bridge has been built, you can just very simply walk across it. And up here, you'll find the mining upgrades, as well as some copper, coal, and I believe that's it. To access upgrades, you just have to very simply put your hand on here, and then your upgrades will show. If you want to trial one, do that, and then grab your pickaxe, or whatever it's telling you to grab at the time, and just... that's how to do the first one. If you have a level up point, it will show up around here somewhere. I believe it's there. You can have up to 3 at one time. And once you've got an upgrade, you just grab it out of here, and then just place it onto the middle for a few seconds, and then you have your upgrade. Down from the upgrades, town hall and the mines, you just have to go down this path here, and you'll find the crafting house. At the crafting house, you can make things like bags, pouches, nets, etc. You'll find the book just from the entrance of the building, and that's where you'll find whatever you want to make. Just rip it out, and then, as you would for anything else, like crafting, just pop it onto one of these, and then, yeah. I'm not going to make anything in this video, because I've already made a video of me making a bag and pouch. You'll find that about there, and yeah. Just outside the crafting house, you'll see merchant stands and an empty house. At the merchant stands, you can sell things. To sell things, you'll need to put some coins in here, whatever you're selling here, how many of what you're selling, and how much money it will be. Just a bit forward from the merchant stands, you'll find the tavern / cookery. In the tavern, there'll be a bar area, a barrel, so you can put water and stuff in here, the book, so you know what you're making, and the cauldron holders. You'll also find some food, and 2 cauldrons and 2 buckets. To cook, you'll need a piece of grass and a few logs. Put the grass and the logs here. Then, you'll need to get a cauldron and then some water. To get water, you'll need to go up to the blacksmith, or use the barrel if there's any in there. Put your cauldron on the hook like that, and then you'll be ready to start cooking. Before you start cooking, you'll need to find whatever you want to make. And whatever you want to make is whatever ingredients you have. If you've just started, you'll need some food probably, but there will be some apples and spriggle meat, spriggle being chicken, at the cookery. To make a hunger potion, you'll need 4 cooked spriggle meat. The reason I'm making a hunger potion and nothing else is because that's all the food we have in the tavern at the moment, but I'll get some more. So now you just want to light your fire, and then your pot should start boiling. Grab your ingredients. Shoot. Oh, that's not working. Once it has cooked, it'll have different effects coming off of it. And if it's burning, then it'll be brown. That's how you know it's been cooked. So now you just want to grab it off the pot handle and then just put it on the side. If you're serving to a tavern, you'll probably want either a bowl, a glass bottle, or a gourd. So to grab your ladle, and then just pour it into your bowl. And then you have that. And then serve it up, or have it yourself. Yummy. Down from the tavern, you'll see the character changing booth. In there, you can style your character if you don't like how it looks currently. So to use this, you just have to stand on the little circle in the middle, and you'll start like glowing, and then you can change your character. I'm not going to do it now since I can't record in there for some reason. It's a little bug for me, but yeah. Now you'll be back in the middle of town. There is a few more places to explore, so I'll just quickly go through them now. So after you've gone past all the good terrors, or the tree guys, you'll find your ways to the Hebios camps, or bandit camps. In those places, you'll find chests that you just have to open. You'll most likely find things like kunai or flint in them. Another chest. Oh yeah, you can also find molds in them. Pretty helpful. And another. And another. And yet again, another. Ooh. In some Hebios camps, you'll find these, which are just boxes of loot, really. You just have to break them. And sometimes you'll find some cool things like this, which is a psi piece. You'll have to make certain weapons like that sometimes, but only the Hebios weapons. Another chest. If it'll open. Ah! They can have wakazashis. So, this is a wakizashi. It's a pretty cool looking weapon, and I'm going to keep this. Is that right? Before you try putting any of the wood onto the workbench, make sure the slider is all the way at the end, because otherwise this won't happen. As you can see, it doesn't work for me.